Yes, welcome to another episode of Sports Uncensored. This is your boy Abs, the host today. Unfortunately, T can't be with us, but you know what it is, man. Another episode, another banter. But let's get into it, man. I'm Abs. To my left, we got Musab, Chelsea fan. And that table over there, we got the Arsenal boys. Introduce yourselves, man. You know what I mean? Hey, yes, man, come off your phone, man.
Hey, I'm just a mirage, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm not really.
Got my boy Med over there as well, man. The Arsenal boys.
What's that American football player? No, was it American football player or was it a basketball player?
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yeah, I see
That's
that
it.
one.
It's literally just me today, bro. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Yes. But guys, man, thank you for tuning into another episode. We're gonna kick it off, and it's a big topic, man. And it goes with Vini Jr., man. We saw what happened in that midweek game against Benfica. Scored an absolute cracker of a goal. Done his shithousery celebration, and as you know, another Argentina's at the scene again. Do you know what I mean? Another Argentina's at the scene again, and you got racially abused, man. So, lads, what do you think about that, man?
Bro, I don't know, man. It's mad that it keeps on happening to him, innit?
Yeah, it's dark.
He's always at the scene of the crime somehow. Bro, I think I don't really like Vini Jr. I don't like his antics, but this nothing, absolutely nothing warrants racial abuse, bro.
Yeah, 100%, man.
That player, it's allegations at the moment, but he's clearly done something dodgy because he's put his shirt over his mouth, and I don't know how UEFA is gonna sort of
Reprimand him.
yeah. I don't know how they're gonna
even
sort of say that he's guilty for a fact.
Yeah.
They've put some sort of ethics and some committee on it, but yeah, this guy needs to be found out, and he needs to be sanctioned very heavily. I'm a little bit disappointed in the Real Madrid players, you know, because I don't know if you remember a few years back, there was a Turkish player called Emre Belözoğlu, and he racially abused allegedly. Do you remember there was a player that did he play for Tottenham maybe? Didier Zakora.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, bro, I tell you, every Turkish player and every player on Zakora's team was kicking the living daylights out of Emre on the pitch. He was on site, bro. So I felt like they should have done a little bit of sort of jungle justice there, bro. I just punched him up on the pitch, bro. But because I just don't think UEFA's gonna be able to get him, because how can they? It's my word against your word. He said, she said.
Yeah, the evidence is too.
Yeah,
it's minimal in a sense. Because
but you know what's mad though? We've got recorded video evidence of certain Chelsea captains saying proper racist thing, and he only got a 5-game ban. So that whatever his name.
That's back then though. If that happened now.
Yeah.
Might warrant the season, bro.
Yeah, he might, but yeah. Because I guess social media sort of makes it a little bit more like sort of brand damage and all that sort of thing. I don't really think UEFA can really.
I think the player and Benfica made it worse for themselves, coming out and saying he came out in a statement and said I called him brother and stuff like that. So do you really need to cover your mouth to call him a brother? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's clear that he's covered his mouth to say something to him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's guilty, bro.
Yeah, he's guilty for sure.
But the thing is, from a perspective of like UEFA doing him, how can they? That's the weirdest. But I don't think UEFA really care like that. To be honest with you, UEFA just care about like if this ain't hitting my pocket, yeah, we're just gonna pretend it never happened and move on. That's how UEFA. That's how football in general is, man. Racism is not really a big issue for them. But it happens all the time in 2026, in 2025.
Yeah.
And what do they do about it? They say, we're gonna ban you from having fans for 1 or 2 games.
I think it's happened to him every season.
It's
correct,
from
it's happened to him every season, bro.
From what I can remember,
from the last
he's always
3,
getting it. Yeah.
it's happened in the last 3.
From when he won his first Champions League, and then after that he's just been getting battered, man. Obviously he's a bit of a shithousery himself, though. He stirs up the opposition players and stuff like that. But it's part of the game, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So and he's got attitude about him. What you need in a superstar like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what it is?
I mean, it's tough, man. It's because it hurts because it's always him.
Like, even during the game,
and there's never anyone else, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
even the fans, like racially abusing, man. So
like, come on,
yeah,
for that.
no. Like opposition in
Benfica
Spain,
fans were
every fan.
making noise.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, you know when you go to just a racist in general,
Yeah.
they can accept like the humble black guy,
Yeah.
like a N'Golo Kante.
Yeah.
That's not problematic.
Mini Cooper.
You get what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say? But when you get the guys like Thierry Henry that are like, you know what I mean, arrogant,
Very arrogant, yeah,
and they know
They're
that
good.
they're the dog's bollocks,
Yeah.
and they're not shy to show it. That's when
It becomes a problem.
that's
for
when
them.
it's like, yo,
them, yeah.
put this such and such back in his box. You get what I'm trying to say?
They don't like that, man. They
Yeah,
don't
so
like
I
him.
feel like Vini Jr. is obviously he's obviously a great player, and he knows he's a good player, and he's not afraid to kind of be sort of flamboyant with it, and that is a little bit unacceptable for these type of people. So it's not something that's gonna change anytime soon because unfortunately that's a disease that's always gonna be in society. But I feel like UEFA, FIFA, and them, man, they need to be like super harsh with it. Your player does racial abuse and gets found guilty, you're getting licked 10 points, bro. That's it, bro. None of
that's
this.
when it becomes,
Because
okay.
monetarily, look, Benfica are a rich club.
Yeah.
Chelsea are a rich club. Liverpool are a rich club. Look, you give them £100,000 fine and £1 million, £20 million fine
Nothing to
even.
them.
No problem. They'll make that back in a couple of weeks. You give them a 10-point fine. Yeah, bro. That's them not getting in Champions League next year, for example. That's a big problem. That's like sponsorship things like. And I feel like what's it called? These people need to be put on a hall of shame, bro. They need to be sort of blasted out all over the place. Yeah, mate, this guy's a racist.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
but at the same time, though, if I'm gonna play, not that the devil needs an advocate, but in the grand scheme of things, nobody cares. John Terry was openly racist, was caught on camera, still does punditry, still gets jobs, has still managed teams, still gets the respect, still got put into the Premier League Hall of Fame after the fact. Suarez,
and
he got found guilty in an actual court of law. Suarez still went on to have a gleaming career.
Yeah.
Barcelona went to the US. Atletico Madrid had an incredible career. Is actually known as one of the best strikers of all time. We've mentioned it on this show.
Yeah.
Nobody, genuinely, hand on heart, nobody cares. Let's just be very frank and honest here. Which is why these players will do it. So until these governing bodies of football, until criminal courts get involved and say you are going to get your contract ripped up, you no longer play for this club.
Yeah.
That's when it will stop happening. Behind closed doors, fine, we can't control that. Publicly on the pitch, as of now, what have we seen? John Terry got a 5-match ban. Luis Suarez got an 8-match ban. Guess what? We're allowed to continue playing.
Yeah.
They all continue to get paid, and they all went on to have stellar careers.
Yeah.
What happened? Did it change?
I'm
Nothing
pretty
changed.
sure John Terry went to the World Cup that year as well, you know.
I think he did, didn't he?
I swear, bro. He might have got stripped of captaincy or something, if my memory serves me correct.
It was 2015, 16 season, no?
There was no
World Cup then.
Was it Euros then?
Was it Euros? No, I'm not too sure, but I think he was done.
I remember his England
then.
career. They were talking about and then he ended up just carrying on like it.
He stopped playing for England quite early.
He stopped playing for England quite early still.
But yeah, no.
I mean, the point still stands though.
Yeah.
Like,
these guys need to be flamed out.
Nothing's good. But this is my thing, right? I'm known as the pessimist.
Yeah.
But if I'm just going to speak realistically now, what's going to change?
No, you're right. I said it earlier on. Unless it hits their pocket, UEFA, FIFA.
Arbeloa did come out.
down.
Arbeloa came out today and said if Vini Jr. wanted to walk out of football, the whole of Real Madrid will walk with him.
Yeah.
So something like that.
He's lying, bro.
That's by the way.
Obviously, he might be lying. He might be lying.
I can. By the way, do you know how it's very easy for someone to say such a big statement, knowing that Vinny's never gonna walk away from.
No, but obviously, it's to go back to you lot's point. To do something.
Because what if you called their bluff? Are you gonna walk out?
No, but I
Mbappe,
understand, yeah, of course. But what I'm trying to say is to answer your solution. You said, what's the solution? Like if Real Madrid, a team like Real Madrid, walked off the pitch in unison with Vini, that could be a big thing in a way because
then the problem
Real
is-
Madrid football club is walking off the pitch and they're supporting this player, and then there might be eyes on that one game because they walked off the pitch.
I'll give an example.
So
That happened.
Obviously, it might not work, but
That happened last season or it was this
It
season,
happened
right?
in AFCON, bro.
No. I'm saying in club football, right? I'm saying it happened in club football. There was a racism thing that was spoken about
What team
on
was
the
that?
pitch. I can't remember. I'm gonna find out who it is. The Team walked off. The entire team said we're supporting this
Okay.
player. We're all walking off.
Okay.
That team got docked 3 points.
Dot 3
Not
points.
not docked.
that is a
The forfeit. It was a forfeit. They said, well, we didn't sanction you guys walking off. It's not part of the rules. 3 points.
That's
you've lost.
crazy. That's crazy.
So
That's crazy. Yeah.
So this is
no,
so,
but
come on, man.
I
It's
don't,
not
I don't
gonna-
know. I'm just saying what Arbolo said today in an interview. Do
No,
you know what
and
I'm
I-
saying? He
and I-
said that
and I
we'll
get
back
that.
Vini and we'll walk off. If he wants to walk off the pitch, we'll walk
Nah,
off with him.
That is
Do you know what I'm saying?
that's
Listen.
political statements 101. They're not gonna walk off.
Ban all of that,
yeah,
bro.
man.
They should have.
Throwing
You
two
see
on
when they
Perez
go
for
back to the
control his contract.
Bernabeu,
Come on, bro.
see that Pelestri guy, they need to mash his legs down, bro.
Yeah,
That's what they
yeah.
need
Do
to
you know
do.
what annoyed me
Pan-
more in
pan-
the game? Like in the
Pan's
game
the
when I think he went to go take a corner. The referees told him, "Don't go and take the corner."
Yeah, he said don't go over there.
That's what annoyed me more than the
I
issue
saw
in
it.
itself.
When
No,
him and-
but
when him and
yeah,
Mbappe-
but
when
I
him and
can't-
Mbappe
no, but
went
that
out.
makes sense though, because the referee, listen, at that particular moment of time, he might be thinking, "Yo, this guy's a bit of a dirty one, isn't it?" But he don't know for a fact, innit? His job is to look after the safety of the players in the fan. Yeah, so I kind of hate from his point of view.
I knew this was coming though because in the when they played Benfica in that last group game and Benfica won that game, was it 4-2 in the end?
3-2.
3-2. Benfica
No,
put.
Was it 4-2?
It was
Yeah,
4-2,
the goal he
yeah.
scored that
Oh, the
last
goal
one.
he
yeah,
scored
it
the
was
last.
4-2.
That was to get them through.
Yeah, so there was a graphic that Benfica posted, and
Yeah.
it was I think Jude Bellingham and Mbappe in a chariot, and then they had the keeper. They had that Norwegian winger, whatever. Where I told you off camera, the one that got grabbed for that thing allegedly. We can't say what that was on camera.
Do your research, do your research.
I think they had another player, and then they had them with like bow and arrow and a strap hunting in the jungle. It's
Hey.
yeah, but honestly, God strike me down if I'm lying to you lot. There was a graphic after that game, and on the strapping, on the Norwegian youth that's allegedly got grabbed for that thing, there was monkey printings. There was like 3 monkey printings. It got put in a Discord group, bro.
What and what is he a black player? Or
No, it was the Argentinian youth, the Turban youth, and the Norwegian youth. But on the Norwegian youth strap. Like
Oh, okay.
on the strap, like, it's a graphic.
Oh
but
my
they had
God,
Mbappe and Jude in a chariot,
That
and they're
is
hunting in the
crazy.
jungle.
Hunting for
That
the
is
third guy.
crazy.
basically,
They're hunting in
which
the
is
jungle and then had bow and arrows. Like they had 4 bow and arrows on the Real Madrid crest. It was crazy,
Hey, listen, bro.
They had monkeys.
This is
monkey
basically
strappings on
one-
here, bro.
two-
It's,
two
it's
iterations.
mad, bro. So I knew that this was gonna happen in the return thing, bro.
What's mad is their greatest player of all time is black. Bro.
black.
No,
yeah.
He's not. He's
No,
One
as
of-
in
one
like
of,
it's-
yeah,
we're
one
not-
of.
One off.
Greatest
He's one
of
off,
all
though. It
time.
is though. He's one off.
The
He's
greatest
one
player of
off.
all time was born in Africa, bro.
No, 100%. But one of their greatest
No,
players
as
is
in like
black.
Benfica, the club.
Yeah,
Their
man.
greatest
Oh,
player-
Benfica, sorry, yes,
Benfica,
yes,
man.
their greatest club player ever is Eusebio.
Yeah, but bro,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's nothing to. It's to do with the fact that Eusebio. I don't know. I wasn't alive those days, but I bet you Eusebio
Fell in
was
line.
a calm, humble black guy.
Yeah,
He probably weren't like Pele was apparently a little bit more like
had more
flamboyant.
something more
and
to
all
him.
that. Yeah, he wasn't that. He probably weren't that, and that's probably why they accept him. You get what I'm trying to say? And when it comes to races, usually it's like, yeah, but you're all right. I'm not talking about you. Like, you're good. I'm talking about them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's true, bro.
Best man's black.
Yeah.
My favorite players black. That's probably what they
Yeah,
say.
them man say, them man, what is it? They get the end pass because my brethren's black.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what are you
Yeah,
talking about, bro?
Eusebio's one of them, innit?
Yeah.
That's
So
like me.
they probably like blind him because he's my legend. innit?
Quiet, he's humble.
Yeah, he's my legend. So if I'm gonna racially abuse him, for example, I'm gonna do that amongst Benfica fans. Forums. Balotelli
Yeah,
got
Balotelli
rinsed.
used to get rinsed.
Yeah.
That's the worst country.
Nah, Spain is just
That's
Spain.
number one.
Spain
No,
is-
Spain is just
Balotelli-
as bad. Spain is
Balotelli-
just as bad.
Balotelli cried on the pitch.
Balotelli, I was
bro.
gonna say Balotelli cried on the pitch not once, multiple times. He'd
man.
walk off in tears. They would be making monkey sounds and throwing bananas at him while
it's
he's
crazy,
playing
man.
for Italy.
It's crazy.
No, it wasn't while he's playing. It was
Yes,
while he's
one
playing
of them
for
was
Inter
one
Milan.
of no, one of them was when he was playing for
No,
Italy.
no, that wasn't
He had a
Italian
bad
fans,
game.
though.
It was Italian fans. It was his own.
No.
It was his own fans. That's why he was crying. He wasn't crying at the other fans. He's like, wait, I played for this country. One bad game and you're throwing bananas at me.
But Italians are known for that,
Come on, man.
Yeah, but
It's
they're
not.
known,
It's
that's
not.
the thing.
it's-
Let's not say all
This is-
Italians.
this
bro.
No, not all the. Yeah,
Not
sorry,
everyone,
sorry,
but
not all
just saying,
Italians.
from
sorry.
what we've seen.
From what we've seen, yeah, man.
Anyway,
No. The
given.
Italian league is riddled with racism. The Spanish league is riddled with racism.
the Portuguese league
The
is
Portuguese league,
riddled with racism.
I don't really watch it, but I'm assuming it is because of what I go on there. The Russian league mash up racism. bruv.
Greek.
I don't. Do you know what's mad? Yeah, it's a bit simplistic to say, yeah, but bruv, these like black players need to just start boycotting these leagues.
Let's not forget the Arabic. No, let's not forget the Arabic league as well.
Arabic, yeah.
Yeah, but that one,
big
racism.
racism.
Racism there, yeah.
That one there, you got.
The moment the players
I didn't expect that, you know. I didn't expect that.
معلش
I didn't expect that, you know. I didn't think that.
Arabic?
The Arabic league.
Are you mad, bro? That's a super racist
That
place,
is
you know.
racism over
crazy.
there.
That's
It's a
mad.
whole different level.
Their
That's
racism is more to do with like they're
Class,
I'm above you.
it's
It's
a
not
class-
like
it's a
not
class
like you're
system.
this, that, and the other because of your color. Upside, I'm Arab. I'm above you, big.
Yeah,
That's how
okay.
they- that's how they roll up.
Yeah, fuck it, no, that's
Then
mad.
they will.
Bro,
So we saying
we
so.
had it in the beginning of the season, first game of the season,
So
bro.
what man say? If he goes there, it's gonna be even worse.
Semenyo, with that fan.
Oh yeah, Liverpool.
might
but it's
forget.
the same
Yeah,
club,
that
innit?
Anyway, listen.
club,
Racism is a
It
subject
exists.
that we're
It
not going to
exists.
ever get through.
and it's
right?
never going nowhere.
And it's not going anywhere. If anything, it's getting worse at the moment.
Yeah, man. So,
But can we? Look. Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
There's no elephant in the
I'm
room.
gonna hand over to them. You guys enjoy. Go on.
alright, man.
Let's
So
talk.
moving on, man. moving on.
Do you know what the elephant?
Moving
do you
on,
know
man.
what the
Let
elephant
me
in the
take off my
room
hoodie
is?
for this one, man. I need to get comfortable, man.
Hold on,
Let me take off my hoodie,
hold
man.
on, bruv. Don't go too fast, bro.
Hold on there, sir.
Don't go too fast. The elephant in the room.
Nah,
Since we
man.
spoke about John Terry and his shenanigans, we might as well segue into. You know,
No chance.
We'll come back to that one.
we said we're
Nah,
gonna
but-
swing the block for him, bro. No,
Nah,
but John
nah,
Terry though, as a Chelsea fan, do you actually think? on a serious note,
We're not moving on to
that
John
he's
Terry,
better than
brother.
Van Dijk on a real
I
talk?
think he's number one, bro.
Wait, have we just skipped?
I think he's number one.
It's impossible. We're trying to skip it. Don't let it.
Hey, that's
Hey,
the
bro.
way.
Are you letting
that
it
was-
suck you in?
Hey, that was class.
Are you letting it suck you in, man?
Yo, he
Jesus,
twanged
man.
me.
Yeah,
I was like,
twanged him disgustingly, you know.
he did. He.
Nah, sorry.
Yeah. So seriously,
But seriously, moving on.
No, we're not.
Let's save the best till
be
last.
honest.
innit? Let's save the best till last.
Nah,
So John Terry, yeah. Do you think like you actually legit
I
think he's the
number
greatest
one,
defender of
bro.
all time?
I think he's number
Of all
one.
time?
No, not in the Premier League. I'm not talking about the world.
How old are you, bro?
I'm 26, bro.
Yeah, how do you know that he's the number one?
He's number one.
Just
bro.
making shit up, bro.
no,
YouTube statistics.
For
is
me,
making-
it's
bro,
between
a wild- it's a
the
wild
only
shit,
player
bro.
I can agree is between him and Rio. That's it. Like, I can't accept anyone else above them.
In the
two.
PL.
Yeah, in the PL. Nobody else.
So
Even-
have you ever watched anyone before Rio and Terry though? That's what I'm saying to you.
yeah, I've seen the others.
Ah, 26.
I've seen others, bro.
What on YouTube?
No, listen, I got football knowledge, bro.
No, you got
What
you
football
got you
knowledge?
got like one of them statistical
I mean-
things in it.
No,
Football's played
listen,
with the eye in it. And when I'm telling you something, yeah, I hate Liverpool more than I hate anything on earth, bro. And I'm telling you, Van Dijk is better than John Terry, bro.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, with that one, it's a funny one because at 34 years of age, John Terry captained Chelsea to a Premier League title at the age of 34, and he played every single minute.
He didn't miss a game.
How old
get-
was Van Dijk last season?
Probably about 33,
But
34.
gonna say,
but John Terry came up against better strikers.
Oh, allow
Over
it,
his
man,
time,
allow
over
it,
his
allow
time.
it.
Who were the strikers at that time?
Bro,
No, but
you're
what I'm trying to
talking
say, no, I'm trying to.
If you want me to reel out his accolades for you, I can do
But
that.
we're
That's
not.
what
But
I'm
the
saying.
thing is, okay. This is what we're gonna do, yeah. Because if we talk about accolades, certain man can't chat to Phil Neville,
But what I'm
but
saying,
they could talk
player
about
individual
accolades.
not trophies.
Certain
not
man
club
can't chat
trophies.
to John Terry. What's his name?
Gary Neville.
Gary Neville, and Nicky Button, the man. But individual accolades is about the team that you play for. Do you understand? John Terry happened to play for a superb Chelsea team that had one of the greatest managers of in football history, probably, right? He was a great defender. I'm not even going to try to take nothing away from him, even though I think he's a suspect dude, but whatever.
Listen, that's football.
What I'm saying to you is, you see, when I watch a defender, look, recently Virgil van Dijk has been doing some bookie stuff in it. He's been sticking his arse out and all sorts, man. But I think, right, Virgil van Dijk, pre-ACL, was, for me, anyway,
Yeah.
a much better defender than John Terry, I beg your pardon. And the reason why I say that is, bruv, this guy, bruv, people were afraid to go even near him, bro. I mean, he done a lot of aura defending even those days, but he got away with it because the people are literally frightened to go anywhere near him. The guy, you can't outrun him, you can't out-jump him, you can't out-strength him, you can't out-anything him, bro.
Yeah.
And I get that the strikers are not as good today as they were when they faced John Terry. But here's the thing, yeah. Football, those days was more freedom. Now it's tactical. everything and every single pass is designed to get you out of position and to have the the attacker and another attacker overload you and get positional advantage over you. So you're not defending a better quality of player, but you're defending a better quality of football and more intelligent football. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So Van Dijk, listen, I don't like Van Dijk, not as a human being obviously, because I don't know him, but because he plays for Liverpool, I don't F with Van Dijk. I wish him nothing but failure from this point onwards.
Let me perspective in general, bro.
Bruv, you gotta give it to him. The guy is.
Let Musa land.
For me, John Terry is number one, bro. I think from what
history.
In Premier League history, 100%, bro. 11 times being in the UEFA player of this, the team of the season that they make. He's been in that 11 times, bro. That's one. Okay. 2, he's been in the Premier League team of the season over the same amount of times as well, more than Van Dijk. 3, the stat he just mentioned, 34 years old. Yeah. The season before that, he wasn't being played. Yeah. And then Conte comes in.
Saying that this guy's finished.
They were saying he's finished. Conte comes in, makes him bring back.
I must add as well.
Yeah,
anyone could defend.
And makes him captain and plays him through the whole season to win the league. Bro, the guy is a demon. He's not normal.
I swear I remember, what's his name? Harry Maguire looking mad in a 3-man defence.
No, but
three-man defence, yeah.
No, but
you playing a 3-man defence is because you're... No, but I'm saying this... I'm talking about John Terry prime.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in 34-year-old John Terry because he was past his prime.
If you're going off his prime, then 15 goal season stat is not normal,
John
bro.
Terry didn't do that though, bro.
It's
by himself. I'm saying he had Carvalho holding his flipping hand, bro.
You're saying that, but
Carvalho
was then replaced by Alex.
Everybody knows Carvalho.
Gary Cahill. John Terry is the one that stays, bro.
I hear it, but everybody knows Carvalho was a
Carvalho
even the season.
He's made some compelling arguments.
It's very compelling still.
What's mad is the team of the seasons that I'm mentioning you to, that they're saying he ended up in, bro. They had defenders like Vidic, defenders like Rio Ferdinand, defenders like Nesta, Maldini.
Excuse me, what's Nesta in the Premier League? What's Nesta in the Premier League?
UEFA one. I'm saying the UEFA one. That's the team of the season. He was
Listen, I don't know, man. I feel like John Terry, to be honest with you, is a bit of a... I mean, they're both centre-backs, of course, but one of them is kind of like a Rolls-Royce centre-back and the other one's like a...
But he could do both.
He's kind of like a flipping Land Rover.
I've even got another stat for you. I've got another stat for you.
Because that's what John Terry does.
Bro, he's the highest goal-scoring defender in the Premier League history.
About that, bro. Because if
how many is it?
Bro, he's got, I think, 43. He's got like 43 goals.
He was mad on corners, bro.
Yeah, he was basically the English Sergio Ramos, bruv.
Huh?
He was the English Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, but the thing is, look, bruv, I've seen John Terry skinned way too many times.
Yeah,
way too many times.
Over 799 games.
And I've seen him outpaced. I've seen him outjumped. I've seen him at everything, bro. And I've seen him like throwing his head on the floor like because he was desperate. It was desperation, bro.
But you're gonna say that never seen over 799 games.
No, I'm saying to you, but I've seen prime guy doing this. I did not see prime Vidic, beg your pardon, prime Van Dijk doing desperation.
I've seen him get skinned, bro. Come on.
What desperation?
I've seen him get skinned, bro.
No, but to play devil's advocate,
Harry Van Maguire.
To play.
Come on, man.
To play devil's advocate, yeah. To touch on what Yas said, yeah.
It's a good one.
It's calm. To touch on what Yas said, yeah. You said that Van Dijk was doing a lot of aura defending. So in that sense, yeah. Now, the last 2 seasons, I would say he's been having to engage a lot more now.
Do you know why?
Well, because the defenders.
I'm gonna let you get there. But now that he has to engage, we're actually seeing he's not capable of coming out to the left hand side to cover that space and be against a tricky winger 1-on-1.
Do you think that's because of the injury though?
No. Because he never even last season when they won the league, even though they won the league, there was games where you said, he's engaging and he's getting a bit.
Can I make a point?
Do you know what I'm saying? That's just playing the devil's advocate.
I'm going to say this just to ask you a question, and I want him to answer. I'm not Saka's biggest fan, in the slightest. You guys know me, right?
Yeah.
Saka's obviously had a huge injury.
Yeah.
And since he's come back from injury, he's not
been the same.
He's not going at his defenders as much as he used to. He cuts back, he passes, he tries to play the pass and go football. Whereas Saka of 2 years ago is coming for your legs and he's going to try and make you trip over and he's going to go and hit it top corner. In the same scenario, Van Dijk is the kind of player that would scare you into submission where you give the ball away, or he's getting the ball through speed or strength.
100%, yeah.
both of them off the back of injury, we've seen that they do what? They're not going into those over-the-top positions that, for example, Van Dijk would go into an over-the-top challenge. Saka would go into a situation where he finds himself trying to get through two different players and he's getting through it.
Yeah.
Now they're kind of half-hearting it almost and keeping it safe. Injury?
No, it has to be.
Yeah,
bro.
I understand what you're saying.
Van
With the
Those
injury,
are big injuries. Like if I give Saka grace, if I'm going to be honest now, if I give him grace, it's a big injury to come back from at a young age as well.
Van Dijk he was
And
in
Van
his
Dijk,
30s, bro.
and Van Dijk, by the way, was kind of
29, 30.
That was an injury
Yeah,
that before, back in the days would have been career ending, bro. He was a catastrophic knee.
It was,
Yeah, it was a bad injury,
And
to be
also,
fair.
don't forget, in a defender's career, that was probably his peak.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was.
It's probably his peak. So he's had this, like you said, career-ending injury. Now with science and medicine and how things have developed and evolved, it's something you can come back from. But you're still not the same. You can feel it. I'll be honest with you. Me personally, and I know this has nothing to do with professional football. I broke my ankle over a decade ago. I can still feel it.
Oh, okay.
I don't go into the rough challenges when I play football. I don't go into the tricky stuff I used to do. And I don't have a doctor coming in and helping me. These guys are
You don't have these
6 months.
psychological donors chatting to you.
Exactly.
It's all right, bro.
And that's the thing. No, but it's like these players are coming back 6 months after these injuries, and we as fans, as reactive as we are expecting, no, go back and do what you used to do.
No,
It
but,
doesn't make any sense.
but he doesn't help himself because after that, I think it was against when he scored the winners against you, man. Do you remember that at Wembley when he scored that header in the Carabao Cup? He was like, I thought I was finished.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? He's like, I thought I was
Can I
finished.
say this? Can I say this?
So he's not helping himself in a sense because he's like,
Yeah,
you
but
can
he's
tell
got
that
back-
he's
got back
online.
himself.
Like,
Do you know what I found
he's
out?
looking at
He's
what
got back
people are
himself,
saying
bro.
about him.
So
and stuff.
do you know what I found out? And
Yeah.
I'll tell you off camera. I found out that there's certain scenarios where players, when they get these seriously bad injuries, there's a condition that the club put in that if this injury happens again off their own mistake, they will stop getting paid until they're back.
Oh, is it?
Oh, so as in if they like try to play football outside in the park or something.
Outside of football, or if they do something rash in a game.
That's
like if they get
crazy.
hit by another player, it's
Oh
different.
wow.
If it's deemed as it could be their fault,
Now.
they put it in the contract where, let's say you're out for 5 months, it's basically like you get statutory pay. You know when you're out sick for a long night of work and they're like,
it's pretty much
statutory pay.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for them. So that 200,000 a week that you're expecting to get,
You're not getting.
you ain't getting it.
Getting half.
Yeah,
You
but
think you can
that's
sit at home for 9
crazy.
months and we're giving you 20
That's
million?
crazy, man.
Yeah, no.
I'm telling you,
That's crazy.
Crown
Crown
So-
Court will
so-
see me the next day, mate.
So
That's calling for UC, bro.
So that situation, but obviously, if we're speaking relatively, a footballer who earns 300,000 a week, for example, like Saka just signed a 300,000 pound deal. If they say, look, while you're injured, we're only going to give you 20,000 or 50,000, for example. That's still an insane amount of money, but that is that's 25% of what he's used to getting.
Yeah.
Not even 25%, more than that, less than that, right? It's like 15, 10% of what he's used to getting. So he's like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to risk getting injured again for another 6 months because we've seen it. Look at Havertz, for example. He
Yeah.
just come back off a year.
Yeah.
He played all of 7 seconds. He's injured again. We don't know when he's coming back.
Yeah.
So players aren't risking it anymore. And by the way, Havertz came back, and I know it's completely going left, but he was playing well. He looked like he was getting back into it, and now he's gone. We don't know when he's coming back.
Let me ask you a question, Abs. Yeah.
Chat to
Prime Abs.
Yeah.
Who would you rather go against as an attacker? Van Dijk Prime or Terry Prime?
Terry Prime.
Because I'm telling you now, yeah,
Serious?
I ain't getting past.
Terry-
No,
serious?
I'm
Terry
not
Prime.
getting past either.
I can't lie to you.
Van Dijk is a monster.
Semenyo said it the best, bro. He said, that Semenyo, he said he was clear on goal and all he heard was stomp, 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 stomp. He looked back, he was Van Dijk, bro. He said he couldn't believe.
He lost composure.
He said, he said he couldn't believe that a man that's this tall was this fast. All he heard was and Semenyo was fast, you know.
Semenyo's
so
fast, rapid, yeah.
To answer your question, yes. Even though I don't like Van Dijk, just like you, I'm a Liverpool hater, bro. I'd definitely rather face Prime Terry, bro, than
telling you,
Virgil
bro.
van Dijk. Because, bro, this guy, he was fake,
Okay,
bro.
watch this now, yeah. What attributes does John Terry have better than Van Dijk?
That's to you, bro.
Goal scoring.
Man said.
Okay,
goal-
He's a defender.
A defender,
That's
goal scorer.
not
What are we
that
doing there, man?
Attributes, you never let me go through.
He's folded like Kalani,
Nah,
mate.
you got it. He went for the first.
Yeah, he went for the
Hello,
first
how
one.
you
You know what I mean?
Let me grab that one first, bro. Defending, I'd say they're on par. You can pick different defending. They're not the same style anyway. One can do both. The other one is better at certain attributes in terms of.
I agree with
I'm
that.
eating a holy waffle right now. What are you? No, you need to.
One at a time, boys. One at a time.
You need, what you need
For
to
me,
do, you
I
need to
already
tell
said
me
it,
the
bro.
attribute. Is he better than him in the air? Is he better than him in ground duels? Is he
Ground
faster
duels,
than
100%.
him?
He's
Yeah,
better than
100%,
him.
yeah.
Ground
I will
duels,
agree with that.
100%.
Terry is
ground
better at
duels.
ground
Tackling,
duels. Yeah, he is.
100%. Recovery,
That's
he's
because
got
he's
that
Recovery, Van
over him.
Dijk's
Van
got
Dijk's
it,
got that.
Terry has no recovery because he has to tackle first. He's not fast. And no, but that's not a cuss. I'm not cussing him.
Recovery, Van Dijk's got that.
Yeah,
I'm not saying nothing against that.
Bro,
Why do you prefer Gabriel over Saliba?
I prefer Gabriel over Saliba. How? Bro?
Civil War, man.
Am I bugging out?
Civil War, man.
Have you not said that before? All right, my point.
Saliba clears Gabriel.
My point is
ridiculous.
But
my
there's
point's
some
out the
man that
window.
like Gabriel Star.
That's
And
because
I was gonna-
those guys like the defenders that are blood and guts. I don't like to see my
That's what I
defender
prefer, though.
with mud on his trousers, bro.
Oh, you
I
don't
need
want
a
that.
guy
You're
to be
clean.
so ahead of the game that he's just nabbing you like that, bro, and go on.
Yeah, that was
All of these guys
real.
flipping, throwing their head on the ball, bro.
Yeah, real.
Man,
No, I
bro.
can't lie. Van Dijk was like that, man. He was
That's
top.
the guy. See, if we're gonna talk about Van Dijk, let's go chat to Rio Ferdinand. Even though I don't think he comes close to Ferdinand, but we can have that conversation. John Terry, get out of here.
No, but
Go talk to Vidic and them, bro.
this whole conversation came about because I think Jermaine Pennant and John Terry were on Talksport, and they
No,
was
no,
that-
no,
No,
it
it
was
was
Jermaine Pennant and Jamie O'Hara.
Jamie O'Hara,
And
yeah.
then Jamie O'Hara is arguing for
John Terry.
John Terry.
Okay.
Even though he made a tweet that Van Dijk's the best defender he's ever seen. These guys are
But you know what's
proud.
mad as well? It's what Jermaine Pennant was saying. He's I don't know whether he's
a
got his
Liverpool
stats wrong,
fan,
but
bro. He's a
everything.
Liverpool
Man's
fan.
That's
like,
calm, man.
He played the season we were just talking about.
No, but he's a
He said
Liverpool
He
fan,
played
though.
13 matches or
Pennant.
that season.
Yeah.
When he played the whole season.
That's
bro.
crazy, man.
He's
So
a
like,
Liverpool- he's
come
a
on, bro.
Liverpool
Get your
fan, bro.
stats right. If
But
you're
that's
gonna-
mad.
He's a
if you're gonna-
Liverpool fan, so
no,
he's
if you're gonna
obviously-
argue, get your stats right, bro. It's
Yeah,
nothing wrong
man.
with
You're
that.
having fans arguing, but he's a Liverpool fan, so if he never done his research, which maybe he didn't, if he got it wrong, or he just might have made a mistake, bro, he's obviously
You
gonna
know
gas
what?
up his guy. innit?
Talking about that stupid radio show, they think that you guys should keep Carrick.
You know what? Yeah.
Yes, bro, I agree with that one, bro.
With that one, it's
If you're looking at it,
it's a
not a
sensitive
bad
topic
appointment.
because it's not a bad appointment.
No.
But however,
Is it reactive?
it's not reactive because if he gets you Champions League football, say third, and
In hindsight,
if he gets third, then he has to be in the conversation for that process. But if he gets Champions League football and you give him the job, then that's reactive, because that shows me that you haven't learnt from
your previous
the
mistake.
previous mistake, which was Ole. Even though Michael Carrick is a better manager than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and he has more credentials.
Based on what though?
Based on 4 games.
No, but I'm saying
Yeah,
no.
based
But
on what?
Middlesbrough. When I was watching
Hey,
Championship,
Ole Gunnar
when he was
Solskjaer
there
mash up
at
Van
Middlesbrough, he was a
Mulder,
good coach. The problem with him,
And then
at
he dipped.
No, but the problem with him at Middlesbrough was they sold all their best players, didn't give him no one. And one of the things he said that he made a mistake at Middlesbrough was he never had experience behind him. His assistant manager at Middlesbrough was his brother and Jonathan Woodgate. Now he's coming to Man United. He's brought in Jonathan Woodgate and Steve Holland. So he's brought in a more experienced assistant manager who's good out of possession. His Middlesbrough team was very poor out of possession. Do you know what I'm saying? So him bringing in Stephen Holland has shown me that he learns. Do you know what I'm saying? He adapts and he learns from his mistakes, so which is good. But if you're gonna pick either Carrick or Nagelsmann, me personally, you go for Julian Nagelsmann.
Nah, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
No.
Why
That's for me because
He's got a foreign name. That's
no,
why.
it's
No, I
not.
know, I was
But
gonna
it's
say,
not because it's a foreign name.
No,
It's
I
'cause-
didn't like his Bayern.
No,
No, but
he's
but
dead,
like
bro.
him.
I was
But
gonna
no,
say
but
I wasn't impressed by him at
would.
Bayern.
No, but I was impressed by him at Bayern because
He's dead,
No,
bro.
he wasn't. He wasn't that
they
great,
were
bro.
good, bro, because he had them at top. He had them top of Bundesliga.
Bro,
he had them
I
top
could
of-
have Bayern
Vincent
Munich top.
Kompany,
but
Vincent
bro, he
Kompany's
was-
got
he
them
was-
winning
no,
like
no.
74 games
No, but
in a
he
row,
was
bro.
top of the Champions League group as well. And then, bro, when they sacked him, they was on course for 6 trophies, bro. When they sacked him, bro.
But why did they sack him then?
Obviously, because there was
'Cause things
problems.
started
No, there
going
was problems. There was problems with there was problems with him and the board above. Do you know what I'm saying? They So that there was a little rift.
Do you know what I think? Do you know,
That's why it went.
Rummening and them, man, bro.
Apparently, they're not happy. The guy used to come into training on a Segway, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they were saying, what's going on here, bro?
He's
You
a
know,
young
your
coach,
manager,
innit? He wanted to
like he's a
bring
young
new
coach.
ideas
He
and
wants to
stuff
bring new
to-
ideas, but
yeah.
Bayern is like,
Them man are
But
like, we're old
my
school.
question to you as a United fan, is Carrick has come in
yeah,
and he's done a madness. I'm not gonna lie to you, bruv.
Yeah.
He's smashed Man City to smithereens. Could have been 10-0, bruv. Obviously, I'm taking a mick, but it could have been 5-0.
yeah,
He moved to Arsenal. and then he's won
Tottenham
two
as well.
other games.
Yeah,
Tottenham,
Tottenham
he's
and
won two
Fulham.
other games, and then he drew to West Ham, which obviously they're fighting for their lives. He's picked you up from what was it, maybe 8th or
Ground
something
zero.
position.
No, we wasn't, bro.
Where were you?
When we was in 5th. So we've moved up one spot.
Yeah, they weren't far.
So you
They
done
weren't
basically
far
a Ten Hag
this
thing, bro.
is what I'm saying to
No,
you.
no, no,
because-
no. But he is also.
The
If we're being
football's
honest with you,
improved, they
Yeah, the
improved
football's
performance.
improved.
Ten Hag with those exact same games.
No, it was Amarim.
Tottenham.
Amarim.
Sorry.
Amarim
Amarim
lost all those games.
with Tottenham, Man City, Arsenal, Fulham, West Ham back to back.
Yeah,
that's 5 out of 5 losses.
That's the thing as well because with Amarim,
You'd lose every single one of those.
I don't know if we go and do the back-to-back against Arsenal and Man City, and I don't know if we beat West Ham and that because we've lost to West Ham under Amarim. Do you know what I'm saying? We drew Fulham under Amarim.
I think one thing we've realised with like teams like West Ham, like Wolves, like Nottingham Forest, when they're fighting for their lives, especially this part of the season, all tactics go out the window.
Yeah.
It's just open play.
It's rough and tumble, innit?
It's just we're gonna hit you as hard as we possibly can, and I'm gonna be honest, Arsenal players can't take that.
I
We don't know
understand.
how to deal with that because when we went to Sunderland, remember the beginning of the season, Sunderland.
Yeah.
We went there, tried to play football. Sunderland said, "We are just going to bully you."
Yeah, but Sunderland
couldn't take it.
Sunderland done that to every team, though.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But-
That's what I'm
Except
saying.
for Liverpool.
But Wolves and West Ham, the reason you guys drew to them is because West Ham said, "Gun ho, we're gonna
got
be
nothing to
harder with
lose.
you
I
at
think-
attack."
I think
even that
We've
game,
got
they
nothing
could've
to
lost.
lose.
But it was
Lost that game.
I think it was the manner of in the way we drew those games. We in both those games we was leading. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? And
We know.
We know how that feels, man.
No, but obviously no. But you man, at least
Pagans.
you man are challenging, bro.
Bruv,
Do you know
what?
what I'm saying? You're
Wait,
challenging.
West Ham was you leading?
Bro, we was
Yeah,
winning.
yeah,
We was winning.
They were
1-0.
winning. They were winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they were
We
getting
conceded
moved
in the
to-
80th minute. But we
One
was getting moved
thing
to
I'll
the-
say about Carrick, yeah.
Why does it feel like West Ham was winning and then
No,
they scored?
these bottom of the barrel teams always do this, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
Don't-
Old
don't-
Trafford, we
you-
was winning, and then bro in the 83rd
No,
minute.
not Old Trafford, the recent one.
The recent one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
they
they
were-
Yeah,
they
you
were-
man,
they
you
were
man are
talking
going
about-
too
they was
far
going
off
up.
topic,
Yeah.
but go back to Carrick. Let's
No,
go back to
we are.
Carrick, yeah. See, Carrick, don't let Carrick be a victim of the mistake you made with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
That's my.
You might have made a mistake then, but there's a saying that goes, "Don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good." This guy might be the guy for you.
That's what I'm
Because you're
saying.
not gonna. Let's be serious. You're not gonna be expected to win the league next year, for example, next season. You're not gonna be. I
3
don't
years from
think
now,
the board
you should be
is
challenging.
crazy enough to be saying to the next manager, you have to win the league. You're gonna have to. If you get Champions League with Carrick, you solidify that, and then you obviously build. I think if you're not getting somebody who's like a Luis Enrique, that's the time you say to Carrick, "Hey, bruv,
Yeah,
see you later. Thank you for your service." But other than that, I don't see a manager out there that is so overwhelmingly sort of like amazing that you got to tell like Carrick, "You know what? You've done a great job.
Thank
no
you.
thanks."
See you later.
Bruv, you got at the very least you've got to let him sit down and be like, "Listen, this is my plans. This is the players that I want." Because look, De Zerbi, he's a bit of a madman.
Yeah.
Nagelsmann,
We
whatever.
don't know, yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It's unknown territory.
Unless you go back to, there's not really that many
There
great
isn't
managers.
great
out
managers,
there.
man. There isn't great
I
managers.
think what's his name apparently might be leaving though.
Who?
The madman, Diego Simeone.
Oh, if he
But
comes
you
on,
see,
man.
Diego Simeone, he's a whole
You're
myth.
playing
You
the
know?
opposite of what you're playing now.
He is a whole myth, bruv.
Yeah.
Bruv, you know Atletico Madrid have won one trophy since he's been there, bro. The guy is a myth, bro.
What?
I saw something
has to
on
be a lie,
Twitter,
man.
X is
No,
a
that's a
liar.
lie.
He's won La
He's
Liga
won 2
twice.
league titles,
Yeah.
bro.
He's
Oh,
won
X,
two,
okay.
and he's won
Copa del Rey.
Copa del Rey,
X
bro.
lied to
Copa
me,
del
X
Rey
lied
as
to me.
well.
Fake news. Fake news. Fake news.
No, what?
Chat to us, yes.
Maybe I saw it was the league then, innit?
Yeah, maybe the league.
No, I think he's won it 3 times.
The Spanish
the
league.
Spanish
Let
league.
somebody
I think
fact
he's
check
won
it.
League,
Yeah,
I'm checking
because
it
the
now.
David
Check that,
Villa
check
one
that.
with Courtois and goal.
Because
he won
X is a bit of a
and then
waste man.
the one with
X
Suarez.
sent me down the river, bro.
The Suarez one. I remember that one. And the David Villa one.
Whatever I was going for, it's just null and void now. Bro.
David Villa one.
Yeah,
Those
but he
two I
might be
remember.
leaving. He might be leaving.
But I don't think Man United would ever touch him because just the way he's.
Why is his name gone from my head?
He's
Diego
so.
Simeone.
I don't want to say the word, but he's so.
He's negative
He's
football,
so
apparently.
negative.
He's
Yeah, very
anti-
very
I
negative.
think he goes to the Italian league.
He's
very negative.
perfect for you, you know.
I know he's such
Chelsea
a
are the
manager.
right type
He's
of
such a
filth.
Chelsea manager that's
No,
never
he'll
been a
the
Chelsea
right type
manager.
of filth.
beef your owners.
beef my owners, bro.
He'll beef your owners.
No, I'm talking about old
But
Chelsea.
going
Yeah,
back,
the old
but going
Chelsea,
back
yeah,
to
yeah.
Michael
That's what I'm
Carrick.
saying.
Give this guy a
Oh
chance.
man,
bro.
this guy's won decent
Yeah.
amount, man.
Yeah,
He's
man.
won
2 La Ligas, 1 Copa del Rey, 2 Europa Leagues, 2 Super Cups
What, in Atletico?
in Atletico Madrid.
That's crazy, bro.
X-
X
X-
done you, man.
X-
But no, moving back to Carrick
Serves you
though.
right for getting.
Back to Carrick though. Like I said, if the guy gets us Champions League football, then it's like there's fans out there. There's fans out there saying if he gets us Champions League football,
keep him.
No, they say not to keep him.
But
and his madness because
I don't see that, man.
And it's mad. No, I'm saying I'm agreeing, bro. It's madness. You can't say if a guy gets us from in Champions League football, you can't not overlook him, bro. He has to be part of that process.
Don't you?
My thing is, you just can't give him the job straight. At least interview him and Nagelsmann. See.
If I'm on the board of directors, for example, outline your entire proposal. Tell me what this looks like.
Do you get, man, bro? That's what I want to know, bro. For me, with the Carrick thing, can he do it over a 38-game season? And this is a different challenge now, bro. This is not Middlesbrough.
Because what you guys have now is new manager back.
38 and with
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Well. Let me say something to you.
Do you know what I'm saying?
My thing is, no, I hear you. But getting Champions League is one thing,
yeah.
But for me, it's the manner in which he gets Champions League.
Yeah.
The way he's got Man United playing, you guys ain't playing like that for
a
minute, bro.
I've been eating these last 5 games, man.
There is a caveat to this, and it is quite a big one. He is in one competition. They play once a week.
But so
hard.
There was
even Tottenham, who are 16th, are playing in 2 or 3 competitions.
With what he's saying now, even when I look at it, you're mentioning Nagelsmann. Bro, Nagelsmann crashes out of the World Cup. Is he still there to be the number 1 priority?
No, Germany are not going nowhere.
I don't know. That's what I'm questioning. Like, do you
Thomas
actually
Tuchel
want
maybe?
I understand, but I'm just saying.
Thomas
just
Tuchel
signed
maybe.
an extension.
I'm just saying. All I'm saying to you is, over a 38-game season and with Champions League and with everything, and we don't even know what type of players he wants, bro. He could shift away from the Beliebers and the Andersons and want someone else. Do you know what I mean?
The problem is that with that is that's when you say that Man United as a football club are garbage. Because you should have a sporting director that says, you know what, bruv, these are the players that's coming in the summer. What can you do with them?
Yeah, Vivel's there.
You get what I'm trying to say? You can't be telling me.
I don't know, but
I'm a new manager.
No, 100%. But it might deviate, bro. And why I feel is he's in a better stead than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He has a better sporting structure now than when we had in Ole. Do you know what I'm saying? He had Ed Woodward and the Glazers to work with. Now he's gonna have Wilcox, Barada, and Vivel. Do you know what I'm saying? Allegedly best in class, but a lot of United fans have their opinions on that.
Nowhere, bro.
That's why I don't believe they're best in class, nothing, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
But Champions League money changes everything.
No, but Champions League money changes everything. But bro, now is gonna over a 38-game season, and not every single team is gonna be as bad as this year. Do you know what I'm saying? As Man City, the Man Cities, the Chelseas.
No, everyone.
But
Arsenal. That's bad as well.
Even you, man. No, but you, man. If you in hindsight, you man go win the league. You man are gonna strengthen.
You're not expected to win the league.
Liverpool's gonna strengthen, huh?
You're not expected to win. the league.
No, I know we're not expected to win.
And you see, aside from like the guys that are supposed to be fighting for the league, I'll be honest with you. You can't say the rest of the league's been rubbish, bro. The Bournemouths, the Brentfords, these guys have been amazing, bro.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. We have been struggling against the likes of Bournemouth over the last couple of seasons, bros. Do you know what I'm saying? Crystal Palace,
those teams are becoming like bogey teams.
Do you know what I'm saying? This season,
they're just no mugs, bro. Nobody in the Premier League is a joke to me.
It's not a rollover no more. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? And that's the problem. Where we're in a position now where we're not the Man United of old, where we used to roll over teams 4-5-0. Do you know what I'm saying?
What it is? You guys just said something. It's true, you know.
You want to win the
title.
There's
barely any teams that you can just think this is guaranteed.
I'm telling you, bro, this season, like, to give you an example, this season, this is the first time we beat Crystal Palace in 3 seasons, bro.
Yeah, because you know why?
Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
Do you know what I found out today?
We took Eze from them.
Do you know what I found out today?
You left as well.
Do you know what I found out today? Before we move on, do you know what I found out today? Tottenham haven't won 5 games in a row in 7 years.
And apparently this manager...
New manager.
It's crazy.
New manager is
crazy.
in.
They are,
this new manager's a bum, bro.
He's a bum.
I was watching
7 years, they
him.
won 5 games in a
He's
row.
awful, bro.
He's awful, bro.
But you know,
If that Man United fan was a Tottenham fan, brother,
everyone's had enough of him, though.
would be in Jupiter right now.
7
years they won 5 games.
He's a joke, man, bro. Bro,
he's doing it for a right cause. I don't know
Leave the guy alone.
One voice, boys.
Leave the guy alone.
But
for a charity.
yeah, man. In hindsight, though, if Carrick does get Champions League, I think he should be in that process and get a look in. But moving on, man.
Yeah, we've been sports set
Moving on. Hey, say that, man. That's a good one, man. Bye, man. Don't leave me hanging on the camera, man.
Like, share, subscribe.
And now
We're just getting started.
hold up, boys. And this is the segment we've been waiting for, boys. Hey, we saved the best till last. Arsenal Football Club. Are they slipping?
Nope.
Are they
Have
slipping?
they slipped?
Yes.
No,
Of course we've slipped.
have they slipped is not the are they slipping is the question. Do you know what I'm saying? Are they slipped? Because to say that they've slipped after 2 draws and they still got a 4-point gap at the top of the table, 5. So do you know what I'm saying? They're still in a comfortable position.
Boy,
a lot of people are saying
comfortable.
not
if you
comfortable,
win- if
but
you win every game,
a
you
lot
win the
of
league.
Same for City though.
a lot of people are saying that it's in City's hands now. I disagree. I think it's still in Arsenal's hands. Do you know what I'm saying? They're limping towards the title.
Do you know what I would say? Yeah, it's actually an more accurate thing is that both teams have their own destiny in their own
In their
hands.
own hands, yeah.
Because City wins every game.
They
win the league.
Including
Like you
Arsenal
said.
win every game.
But the
We
thing
win
with
the league.
us is we've got a say in if City wins every game because we're in those fixtures.
game, yeah.
Whereas years gone by before, we were like, if
weren't.
they win 10 out of 10, we can't catch them. And then they go and win 10 out of 10. And even if we win 10 out of 10, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
What happens if it's a draw?
If
We
it's
win.
a
You guys
draw.
win the title,
We win,
innit?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's presuming that with everyone.
Yeah,
That's
everyone
presuming
wins
every.
one.
But if it's
Bar that game,
if they win,
you
if
win
every
everything
game
else.
is won, bar that Man City
I'm
game,
gonna tell you
we
something
win by
for
1
free,
point.
bro. Man City's not winning every game, and neither is Arsenal.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
There's
It's
gonna
not-
be
it's not
bare,
guaranteed,
there's
bro.
gonna be points dropped galore
It's not
because
guaranteed.
both teams are a little bit.
To be fair, what would you boys say, man? How you feeling after that draw against Wolves, man? Was it panic
I'm
stations?
not
Was
gonna
it?
lie.
I'm gonna let him get.
Yeah,
off
man.
'cause
Let
he's-
Med
'cause
let,
he
let,
feels more
let us know, Med, man.
Stronger about it, bro.
Let us know, Med, man. How was he feeling, man? Because he was very, very vocal in the group chat.
I felt vindicated. I felt vindicated, right? Because, and obviously it's probably a bad word to say because I'm an Arsenal fan. But the reason I say I felt vindicated is because I've been calling this now for about 2-3 months at this
For a
point.
while,
And I
yes,
said,
for a while, to be fair.
Arsenal aren't playing good football, and then you would say, no one's playing good football, and I get that. But we're winning, and I was like, I get that.
Yeah.
But the point is, eventually that luck runs out. Teams start to work you out. They understand how to play against you. They will sit back and sit back and sit back and hit you on the counter, fling the balls over us, and do all these different things, right? Arsenal have not dealt with that from day one. From the beginning of the season, we weren't able to deal with it. Sunderland, how did they draw against us? They flung the ball over us. There was a bit of a scramble in defence. Bang, 2-2. Suddenly it's like, oh my God, what do we do? Team fell apart.
Yeah.
It's happened multiple times this season.
Yeah.
Multiple times this season.
Yeah.
We can't go against a low block, and we don't know how to hit. We don't know how to defend against a counter attack. So we've always been constantly just dealing with transitions. The Arsenal players have no bottle, and I've said this from day one. Saka has no mentality, right? Even some parts of our defenders have no mentality. That's why Lewis Skelly can't get back into the team. Calafiori, can't stay fit for more than 24 hours. Ben White can't stay fit for more than 24 hours. David Raya, I called it at the Liverpool game. I said, this guy has bozo in him, and he's always had it. He is a fantastic keeper, but those bozo moments,
moment that
and we
switches
saw
off,
it against Wolves. Zero communication.
There was
Zero
There was
communication.
no need for him to be there.
There was no need for him to be there.
There
right?
wasn't no Wolves playing sight.
There wasn't.
wasn't.
Where was the Wolves
There
all outside the box?
He just wanted to engage.
He just wanted to do what? I know what he did want. He wanted to get the ball and lay down on the floor, waste 30 seconds.
time.
The players, I've said this from day one, and I've seen it now multiple times. The players in our team do not have hearts. They don't have winners' mentality. Do you know why? Because they're all
haven't won.
losers.
They haven't
No,
won.
they're all
Yeah,
losers.
they haven't won.
We don't have winners in our team. Declan Rice is our biggest winner. And he's won the trophy at West Ham.
conference.
Right?
What
He's
you
won a
mean, bro?
conference.
Not like Jokeris had the cup. And
No,
shit.
no, no. Jokeris that game.
He's so good.
Jokeris that game, by the way, was I think he thought he was a winger.
Hey, hold on. I've
'Cause
got
he
a
was just
stat
on the
here,
wing.
you know. I saved the stat on your
Find the stat.
This
Jokeris thought he
guy
was.
is astronomically horrendous, bro.
Jokeris thought he was a winger.
Bro, I had to, but then they got to a point where I couldn't lie to my eyes anymore, bruv.
You keep.
Why
looking
are you looking for that, Med?
While he's
Chat to
looking
us,
for
bro.
that, yeah. So, no, pop the
Justified,
pop the balloon was
justified,
right,
man.
Justified.
I
Justified,
think
bro.
the stat is
We might have to put that clip
along
back
the
up
line
again.
of in 30% of the games that Jokeris has scored, maybe in 40%, he's had 0 shots on target,
Yeah,
0
60%.
attempts.
60%.
What on earth am I seeing here, bro? Bro, my days.
And you know what it is? It's not like
But I don't blame him, though, bro.
You are playing the ball to him at certain moments. There is.
Nah, do you know
there
what,
is a
bro?
moment he's
Wallahi,
playing too.
wallahi, this
But
Arsenal
his
team.
positional play
This
is not
Arsenal
good as
They're
well.
not playing the.
They're a
not
bit,
playing the
they're a bit.
I know
mental
they're
as
not playing
well.
to him 100%.
The
They're
minute
not playing to his
Jesus-
strengths. We can
Bruv,
we can all agree to that.
Jesus comes on the pitch, through balls galore.
Yeah.
They start crossing the ball to
So it's
Jesus.
like,
I'm
what's
like,
going
what are
on
you
here?
doing, bruv?
They don't rate him.
Bruv, for me,
We've got headless chickens. I'm sorry. The last thing I'm gonna say is we've got headless chickens.
no.
on the
We've
pitch.
got
Noni
certain
Madueke-
players that are just don't belong at this level, bruv. bro.
I'm gonna name them
and
for you.
Madueke is not one of them. He's not.
For me, okay, I'm just gonna say my names. The guys on my list that should not be at this club. Madueke shouldn't be at this club. Martinelli shouldn't be at this club. Martinelli shouldn't be at this club. Trossard shouldn't be at this club. Gyökeres should not be at this club.
Gyökeres crazy.
Moreno should not be at this club.
Oh, you're. Hey, turn the cameras off, bro.
By the way.
Cashing out for Mika Moreno is crazy.
No, wait. By the way,
The man's injured and you're cussing him.
No. This, by the way, that is the problem with Arsenal fans. Arsenal want to win multiple trophies, and Moreno is he should not be at our club. Would Man City ever sign a player?
Yes,
like
they would.
No, they
bro.
wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
Let me finish my list.
Let me finish my list. Bro.
Let me finish my list.
Oh, there's still more.
Let me finish my list.
There's more.
Jesus should not be at the club.
I thought you said him twice.
I haven't said him.
You're right.
I haven't
you
said
it
him.
twice as well.
And the person who should have not got a new contract,
racist.
Bukayo Saka.
Oh my days.
Let's talk about that, boys, man.
No. Let's calm
Cause-
down.
cause-
What can you name me?
because let's
name
know,
me.
because-
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna ask this
One at a
question.
time, one at a time, one at a time,
Alright, I'm gonna ask this.
one at a time.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
I'm
finish
gonna
up,
ask
let me
this
finish
last
up.
question. I'm
Chat
gonna
to
ask
us.
this last question,
Chat to us.
and then I'm gonna actually be quiet.
Yeah.
Tell me one good thing Saka's done this season.
Yes,
Scored
answer
against-
that one.
scored-
answer
scored
that.
against Wolves,
Let
bro.
them know, yes, man.
Scored
What
against
are you
Wolves,
thinking, man? Chat to us, yes.
Scored against
What,
Wolves.
and done this?
Caused 2 own goals against Wolves.
Yeah, no,
Done this, yeah?
Man, listen, bro. This is a madness here. This is the duplicity of this brother here, bro. A minute ago he was talking about Van Dijk's bad mash-up knee, and he's not the same. Bruv, I've told you
Ruthless
again.
records. I want to win trophies.
No, I've told you again and again and again.
You're a
Yeah.
fan at the end of the day.
Saka
But damn, this ain't a charity.
is compromised. There's a reason why we spent 50 million on a backup, because Saka is compromised. Now, whether he comes back to his best or not, I don't know. That's in God's hands.
To give him 300,000. You see how stupid Arsenal are.
Giving him that, yeah.
obviously
Giving him that in the title. In the
£300,000
title
is chicken
race.
food for these clubs. now,
He hasn't
bro.
won it
Oh,
as
bro.
well.
But here's the thing, yeah. Here's the thing with Arsenal, yeah.
I'm about to walk off. I'm getting mad again, you know.
The game against Wolves made me realise that, see this thing about having no mentality and having being cowards, and it's real life stories, bro. The players they need to come correct against Tottenham, because right now I saw 11 cowards on the pitch, bro. Every single one of them guys are a disgrace.
14. The ones that came on as well.
Yeah,
Tramps.
and there was a guy that didn't even play called Odegaard who's a coward also.
Yeah.
He's in the hospital.
We're catching.
Oh yeah. Eze needs to go as well. Get rid of him in the
No,
summer.
let's-
Get rid of him in the summer.
He just come in.
You know, but
Trash.
Just come in, bro.
No, he's not ready for a big. He can't play for a big team.
you lot
We
was
need to have like
you
adult
lot-
conversations here, bro.
No, but you lot, yeah. But what?
How's that going on? And I ain't even finished.
no,
No,
for
you
sure.
know what? You
No,
guys-
go on, say it,
you know
say
what?
yes. No, go on, go on.
I deserve to be cussed
No,
out.
no,
'cause
no,
you know what?
cuss.
My
I'm not-
team
I'm not gonna
are
cuss you,
joke
man.
mans, innit? Look, we need to look at things objectively, yeah? I told you guys a million times, Man City are rubbish, bro. They're not a good team. They're just not, bro. Objectively, they're not. If this was a proper Man City team, what Arsenal are doing right now, they'd be 15 points ahead of us. They'd be gone. They're still 5 points behind us. Cool, they got a game in hand. They might beat Newcastle, but Newcastle's not a given. They've still got to go to Stamford Bridge. I think that our team and our stupidity has brought Man City into a title race now. Now it's a legit title race, and it's because of us. And I still believe we've got enough to win it. Mostly because I think Man City are rubbish, bro.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
100% it's going to happen. I guarantee
Wake
you,
up.
I guarantee
Wake
you.
up.
Brother, listen, man.
Yes, I've been saying this to you. Wake
Listen,
up.
You wake up, bro. You saw Man City beat Liverpool 2-1 in the depth of the
No,
game.
you-
but they got absolutely battered.
You
in that
think
game.
I'm reacting-
If Ekatike had any decent finishing ability,
He does,
they would
but
have.
that game-
They
No.
would have lost by 5 goals. Bro.
Look what he just said. They won in the last second, right?
Doesn't
They
matter,
won- They
bro.
won in the last minute. It means what
It's
do they
luck,
have? They
bro.
have the
Just-
ability
nah,
to
it was
win.
luck,
Should've been
bro.
3-1.
It
No,
was
they have the
luck.
ability to win.
It was luck, bro. Ekatike
Luck.
should have scored 5 goals that game, bro.
To be
Luck,
fair,
Man
black
City's-
magic, bad luck. I don't care. Arsenal are not winning anything, bro.
Yeah,
You,
keep
need to wake up.
Bruv, you just need to.
You're,
stop the hate, bro.
I'm not gonna expose what you do outside of it, but please sort it out, bro. Whatever.
a hater, bro.
Listen, I get the right stuff.
Please, man.
Nah, you're a hater, bro.
He's lost his mind. I've
How
said this.
can you-
How long have I
listen,
said this for?
Also gonna win nothing.
Zero.
I can understand.
We're
That's
losing.
crazy,
We're
man.
losing to Man City in the final. We're not gonna go through into the FA Cup. Macclesfield,
Whoa.
fine. We'll get to the quarterfinals, but we're not going further than that. Champions League, we're not winning. Premier League, we're not winning. 0 trophies this season.
wild.
I have already come to the conclusion.
Wow. Clip
Zero.
him, guys. Clip him, man.
Season, double O.
Clip it,
don't know,
clip it. No,
that's
no, no,
crazy.
Manny.
That's
Manny, do
crazy.
you know what? Clip it. Arsenal will win no trophies this season. Remember I said that.
Bro.
And then me and you will have a conversation.
Hey,
And by the way,
can I-
and by the way,
One
and by
voice,
the way-
one voice, one
All right,
voice,
I'm
one
gonna
voice,
say
one
it
voice,
now-
one
I'm
voice.
going to say it now to the camera. I'm going to say it now to the camera. Arsenal will win 0 trophies this season. And when that happens, me and Yas will be sitting opposite each other having a conversation. It's not going to be a football podcast. It's going to be a mental health podcast. Because he will need to have a conversation. Diary of a crazy fan. Diary of a crazy fan. Because I am going to sit there and lose it at this guy.
Hey, bruv, I swear this guy's gone.
Hey, Diary of a
Bruv,
CEO, that's funny.
you need to prescribe some flipping. What do you call it? What's them things that American kids eat when they got stress?
when they go nuts.
No,
So what you saying? So what you saying then, yes, man? You think it's an overreaction right now then?
No, it's not an overreaction. Look, Arsenal have been in the last 7 games rubbish. Just rubbish.
It's
bro.
been since January, bro.
No, I'm talking about particularly in
there's
the last
only
7
2 wins
games.
you got out of
We've
the
got
last
2 in the
7,
last
innit?
7. That's completely unacceptable. But bruv, in the last 10, we've got better results than Man City. We are better than Man City, and that's all we need to be. We don't need to be the greatest team the Premier League's ever seen. We don't need to be this monster that keeps on rolling. We just need to be better than Man City because they're the only team challenging.
Can I say this?
And they
Go
are
on, Med.
not good.
Finish it up, Med. Finish it
All
up.
right. Can
Finish
I say
it
this?
up.
He just said, we are better than Man City, right?
Yep.
But we're not good.
Yeah.
Man City have the ability to actually be better than
No,
us
they
the rest
don't.
of the
No,
season,
they
yes or
don't.
no?
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
So
No,
if
they
Man
don't.
City then start
No,
playing
they
better than us,
don't,
what
bro.
happens?
So have we got not the ability to play better?
No,
Man City.
no, we don't have the ability to play
Bruv,
better.
you're waffling,
Our
bro.
team don't have
At
the
beginning-
mental
at the
stability
beginning
and
of the
capability
season,
to
yeah,
handle it.
Our defense was watertight. The reason why
what are we
we're
now?
not winning games at the moment
Bag of sand.
is because the defense, for whatever
Jokers.
reason, has decided we don't want to be watertight anymore. Man City haven't got any more gears to go up. They are not good.
mean, they're
bro.
getting their players back, though.
To be honest
What
with you,
players?
since Gay's coming,
Ruben
that
Diaz is
looks-
back.
looks-
The defenders coming
Their
back.
defense is rubbish, bro.
Great.
All
No,
of them are
no,
rubbish.
I'll be honest with you.
John
Since
Stones,
Rubbish.
they signed Gahey,
Stones is 4 million years old.
he's looked like
Rubbish, bro.
he's fitting like a glove, man. Mark Gahey.
Mark Gay, he's fitting like a glove. Where, bro? Did he not? What's it called? Go from 2-0 up to 2-2 against Tottenham. Is that the same
Nah,
Mark
but that's
Gahey?
that- but he was
Is
solid
that not
that
the
game,
same
man. That's
Mark
not his
Gahey that
fault.
should have got sent off against Liverpool? Allow it, bro. None of these defenders for Man City are any good, bro.
You don't want to believe, man.
Gahey,
He's a
I'll give
stubborn
him
guy,
credit as a
man.
good defender, but look, John Stones is long past it. Ruben Diaz is long past it. These guys, they got nothing for us, bro.
I love you, I see, though.
We're gonna win the league simply because of them, not because of us, but because of them.
Fair play, man. Yalla, man.
Arsenal are not that guy, bro.
We need
Yalla,
the
yalla.
prediction for the weekend.
We're the best of the worst.
Yalla.
Thank you.
So, yeah, let's just
Thank you for
one more.
watching.
So what's your prediction for the Arsenal versus
Tottenman
Spurs game?
5-0, bro.
2-1 Spurs.
Wow. Spurs, 2-1 Spurs. For real.
Bounce back. Watch.
You're lying.
Bounce back.
You're a boy in
Sorry,
it, bro.
manager.
But you've beat them every
Does he
time.
does he know who their new manager is, though?
The
Yes,
guy,
chat to us,
I'll be
man.
real, I was watching him at Juventus.
That's a
He is
five.
not
That's a
great.
straight 5-0, bro.
But just to put a
enjoying him,
Let me
you
put a
guys.
stat there. Let me put a stat there. Wherever he's gone,
He's never lost the first game.
he's never lost the first 6 games.
He's never played against Arsenal.
No,
has he,
but
bro?
obviously, but
Well
what I'm trying to
then,
say
well
to you
then,
is
well
his
I
his
persi-
first 7 games, he's won 6, drew 1.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Those kind of stats, I don't give two. I don't want to swear
Don't
on
give you a
YouTube.
bad-
I don't give a damn about that
Yeah,
stuff.
I hear you, bro.
But do you know what I know? I know. But this guy, he
It's a
won't
fu-
admit,
bro, that's-
Arsenal
that
are
game-
rubbish.
Bro, they haven't won at home all
Abraham,
season. It's
You
not for
think
Man
we,
City.
Abraham.
you think off the back of the performances we've had right now,
Hey,
we're gonna go
cut-
Tottenham
hey,
and win?
cut his mic.
Hold on.
Cut his mic for
Go on,
Russian
chat to us,
That's
yes.
a 5-0 game, bro.
Yeah, I think so
my
as well,
head,
man.
God.
Easy work, bro.
We're gonna be back here
Do you
next
know who
week, and
Tottenham
I'm
are?
going to rip my
Do you
hair
know who
out.
Tottenham are?
Yeah, I know who
Do you know what their home record is?
Yeah, I
Their home
know.
record's the worst this
Stinks,
season.
bro.
Only Man
The
City,
worst
they
this season.
Stinks,
they
bro.
haven't even won at home. But yalla, guys. Thank you. That's another episode of Sports Uncensored wrapped. Hope you like the topics we covered today. Thank you to the boys taking out their time. We've got a couple of guys doing Ramadan, so it's not easy right now. Even though they broke it earlier, still they don't have to come out. So
No, it's
you know what I'm
saying,
saying, man?
it's saying
Light
harder than watching Arsenal.
yeah, man.
suck.
Light work.
So thank you, man. It's another episode wrapped
This
up.
team, man.
Light.
Ramadan Mubarak to any Muslim subscribers, and We're out, man.
Where
Shout
we
out
at?
to you, man. Hey, like and subscribe, yeah? Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, yeah? That's it, man. Wrap it up, man. That's it.